Wanganui's Earl Bamber is on top of world motorsport after winning the famous Le Mans 24-hour race in France. It was a Kiwi 1-2 finish, with Porsche teammate Brendan Hartley joining his childhood friend on the podium. Sean Summerfield was trackside for the historic win.
Earl Bamber on top of the podium at Le Mans after winning one of the world's most prestigious races on debut.
Yeah, we did as a rookie. I don't really know if I knew what I was doing, but we managed to get there in the end. And the whole Porsche team, they did a fantastic job all day long. That car was so quick and so amazing.
Only once have Kiwi drivers stood atop the podium here, back in 1966 when Bruce McLaren and Chris Amon famously ended Ferrari's 6-year winning streak. More than 300,000 people were at Le Mans to witness Bamber's victory. It's a long way from Jerusalem on the Wanganui River, which is home to less people than you'll find in the Porsche garage.
It's a very long way from Jerusalem and Wanganui, but we managed it. And like I said, it's an incredible day for New Zealand motorsport to have these Kiwis on the podium.
Best 24 hours ever?
Definitely, definitely. And it was also the longest last hour that I've ever had in my life.
It was a great day for the Kiwis at Le Mans. Porsche teammate Brendan Hartley and Mitch Evans in the second-tier LMP2 class, both finishing second. A feat matched by Hayden Paddon just hours earlier in Sardinia, when he scored his first podium finish in the World Rally Championship, in a day that will be remembered as one of New Zealand motorsport's finest. Sean Summerfield, Le Mans, France, 3 News.
Welcome back. Leading 3 Sport tonight, Wanganui's Earl Bamber has become just the 3rd New Zealander to win in the 92-year history of the famous Le Mans 24-hour race in France. Sean Summerfield was there.
New Zealand's Earl Bamber was already a fan favourite before the start of Le Mans' famous endurance race. A 4-strong Kiwi presence on the grid, no surprise for 13-time Grand Prix winner David Coulthard.
It's because they're great drivers, and New Zealand's got a great history in not only design but in driving, so well done to them.
From the start, the Kiwis were pushing hard, with Brendan Hartley's Porsche 919 in front, while Richie Stanaway battled for the lead in the GTE class. But when Le Mans bites, it bites hard. Luck plays a big part when a crash happens right in front of your car when you're travelling at over 300 kilometres an hour. No crash, but a victory-ending mistake for the Hartley Porsche, given a stop-go penalty for speeding through a safety zone.
A little bit frustrated with that. In the end, it didn't cost us the race.
But it was a more painful end to Stanaway's challenge. On board the Bamber Porsche, Nico Hulkenberg had a narrow escape after clipping another car. But after that, not a glitch. The rookies in car 19 heading home a 1-2 finish for Porsche.
It was absolutely incredible. I mean, when we spoke at the start of the weekend, didn't think we'd have this trophy in our hands, but awesome day for New Zealand motorsport. Kiwis 1 and 2 at Le Mans, the biggest race in the world, and we did it.
A magic 24 hours for New Zealand motorsport, capped off by Mitch Evans, who powered through the field to claim second in the LMP2 class.
On the podium is so special. Like you look at it after all these years, and the amount of people that are out there and at that whole event, and it's just such an incredible place, and it's great to be part of it.
Do you want more?
Yeah, I do. On that bloody win.
Well, nearly half a century ago, 3 Kiwis stood on the Le Mans podium. Bruce McLaren, Chris Amon and Denny Hulme. Well, today there's a new trio at the top, Bamber, Hartley and Evans. Sean Summerfield, Le Mans, France, 3 News.
Sensational, and there was more Kiwi motorsport history made in the Rally of Italy. Hayden Paddon becoming the first New Zealander to make the podium of a WRC event away from home soil. Ross McNaughton reports.
A Kiwis never stood on the podium of a World Rally event outside New Zealand. And Hayden Paddon certainly came off second best in the traditional champagne spray.
I'm very happy to come home and get second place is an amazing result, a lot more than what we ever expected from the weekend, and it's a huge credit to the team.
Paddon had to earn his second place, a spin, then a collision with a rock and a broken gearbox costing him the lead on day 3. And an engine block problem meant he couldn't put the foot down on the final day.
A first victory will have to wait, but it's a coming-of-age moment for Paddon.
Very relieved. We've got something broken in the car for the last couple of stages, and we've really had to nurse it through here, and lucky to get here.
Paddon wasn't the only driver to come to grief on the notoriously rough Sardinian roads. Sebastian Ogier avoided the rocks and the sheep for his 4th win from 6 starts this season, finishing more than 3 minutes ahead of Paddon. But the Kiwi now feels he belongs.
Well done, bloody good event.
Amazing result, gives us a lot of confidence now moving forward to rallies that we enjoy more and suit us better, so looking forward to Poland.
Before Haddon's second, the previous best by a New Zealander away from home was Possumbourne's 4th place in the Rally of Australia 26 years ago. It seems Paddon won't have to wait anywhere near that long before he goes to first on the podium. Ross McNaughton,